drug addiction and my homelessness started about the same time. I was about 22 when I had my first son. I was in his life for the first 3 years. I lost contact with him for roughly about 19 years. Being ashamed, I kind of stayed away from my family. I used to shoplift a lot to support my drug habit, so that led to a lot of in and out of jail. After 20-some odd years of my last arrest, I came to the decision that I didn't want to do it anymore.
I have a real love for Capitol Hill. My entire professional life since college has been right here in this 5 or 6 block area. After working in the House and the Senate, I had the opportunity to come over here to work at the Heritage Foundation. And even from the early days, we felt the importance of having a good relationship with the neighborhood. I'm extremely proud to be involved, particularly with Ready, Willing, and Working. I was first looking at it as more of a business thing of improving the way Capitol Hill looks and make it safer. But when it came together for me was when I really started thinking about the personal side and getting the satisfaction of knowing that a little bit of help can go such a long way in turning lives around. I mean, what's better than that?
I wanted to change my life around, so I decided maybe if I was somewhere where I could lay down long enough, or be away from the drugs long enough, then maybe that would help. I guess the Lord answered my prayers in that aspect. I had heard about the Ready, Willing, and Working program, and then at that time I contacted Andrew. He told me that he could put me to work doing landscaping. After doing landscaping for a few months, I was hired as a site supervisor, where I've been for about 1.5 years now.
Around 70% of the men who are in the program 3 years later are still in the program, and they're still clean from drugs. They've not gone back to jail. They flock to it, and then they stay with it. As an organization, we've always promoted the private sector solutions to things as well. The government's never going to be able to do everything people want the government to do. So you need to step up. And I can't think of a better concept than what we have with Ready, Willing, Working. This is ideal. It takes care of the problems that we see on Capitol Hill, and it also helps people, because that's what it's about. It's about those men in blue.
The Ready, Willing, and Working program has been a blessing. It's helped me to continue to support my family, to stay focused, to stay structured. I can't forget my past, so I'm just trying to look at my future now. This is a place to be to, get back on your feet.
I think that the presence of the men in blue is very settling for the residents of Capitol Hill, and when you have clean streets and things are kept up well, it just feels like a nice environment. It feels safe.
Hey.
It's just great to see that where business and the community groups and neighbors all get together and we do something that's good for the community.
I've been saying this for years, but I remember when you guys started, so we appreciate everything you do.
It's more than a business decision, it's the right thing to do.
People change their lives when they have a job. They're so appreciative of what happens at Ready, Willing, Working. And some of these men will come up and say, now I can have a girlfriend, or now I can think about getting married. A year or two ago, they wouldn't even think about those kind of things. They were thinking about how they were going to survive. You've changed people's lives when that happens.
I've been clean now for 8 years. I've reestablished a relationship with my son. I have a stable job. I got a stable roof over my head, loving family. You can't ask for more.
There's nothing better than a community group that can take the responsibility for helping individuals change their lives. These guys deserve this second chance. They deserve us investing in their futures. And it's so close to home, where we can write that check and know exactly who it's going to affect and watch them progress. It's an easy decision to make when you can see your resources being used so well.
Ready, Willing, and Working has just been a godsend for this community. And raising money is not an easy thing to do, but in this case, it has huge payback. The more they can raise, the more people we can bring on. I'd like to see these programs expand all over the city and elsewhere too. The concept is solid, It is a proven process. The more tourists you get in town, the more people get shopping on Capitol Hill, the better off we all are.
I don't know where I'd probably be now if it wasn't for the Ready, Willing, Working program. They're very supportive in trying to help you rewrite the ship. They're like one big old family. So I'm very grateful, very grateful.
Going back 40 years of my experience on Capitol Hill, it's the best that it's ever been. And Ready, Willing, and Working has had a major impact on improvement in life on Capitol Hill.